Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and we're going to start with the lovely sign of Gemini. Gemini, firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new on board, welcome, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as part of our gang. Please press the subscription button. And you can also press the bell, which will let you know when I'm posting new content or when I'm going live. I do go live on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time if you want to join me. And I do readings for a small donation. Okay, we are going to use the Connolly Tarot for your reading today. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your natal chart, especially your moon, your rising or ascendant, and or your Venus. All of those have aspects of yourself where you might find the right reading. Sometimes you can come on and think every time you look at a particular reading, it just doesn't resonate, but it's because the sign you identify with, your sun sign, isn't the only aspect of your chart. It is only a small portion of who you are. So do yourself a favor. It's really important and it's not hard to do, and you can get yourself an awesome report free of charge, which will give you a very good insight into who you are. All right, if the reading does resonate with you, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to say thank you in advance of that. All right, let's see what's going on in Gemini's world. Don't you love it when a card like this comes out first? Oh, we've gone a bit dark there. The Sun card is a card that talks about joy and happiness, and it's like I always say, it doesn't matter where the sun lands in a reading, it's always going to put good energy into the reading. The Sun card is a card that talks about feeling like a child again, feeling like you have another opportunity, like everything here is being laid out for you. And I always talk about the fact that my favorite thing about going on holidays is waking up in the morning and having that first walk on the beach where you have the sun beating down on your back, and there's only a little bit of bite in it because it's early, but it's the fresh air, the smell of the trees around you, and that sun beating down on your back that makes you feel so whole and so alive. It's just beautiful, and that's the feeling that's coming through. Now we have the card of materialism coming through next, which is actually the Devil card. I feel like here with the Devil card, the sun in itself is a really, really good card. The Devil card can talk about all extremes. So when we see the Devil card, we're talking mostly about ego. It is a card that talks about us taking things to a very strong degree. So sometimes it could be obsession, it can be addiction. But it's like us feeding into those parts of ourselves that are what we see or feel as negative. Now you could be dealing with a Capricorn here because it is the card of Capricorn. But what I'm feeling here is there is some sort of acknowledgement of something here. You've either healed from something or you've brought joy into your life after something you've been working through. Let's just have a look behind that. Yep, there's the Future card. So what we're looking at here is a letting go of a releasing of some sort of ego component of yourself. Now, for some of you, this may be that you've come to terms with some sort of addiction. You could have, for example, lost weight. You could have given up smoking. You could have cut back on the drinking. You could have given up alcohol altogether. Those sort of things always feel to me with this joyous energy that they are something that makes you feel a whole lot better about yourself. So the self-esteem is really important here, or the confidence in yourself. I feel like you're planning for the future here. And I feel there is something here that you want to pay particular attention to because you want to move forward on something here. We do have the Justice card, right? You've got a karmic journey here. You have some sort of karmic ending coming. And this is very, very relevant to the collective at the moment. We're all dealing with these parts of our ego that no longer serve us. So it could be something more simple. It could be codependency, the end of codependency. I do see a circle here too. So it could be that you've completed some sort of energy here. You're definitely bringing joy and happiness in with the Sun though. And then I have this card. So I'm feeling like you're letting go of something here because you're moving towards the future. You're now waiting for your ships to come in. So it's like I've healed this part of myself. I'm feeling really good about the future. The Justice card tells me there is some sort of karma that you've completed. So it could be that you have let go of something that's held you back from having what you want for such a long time. Now, the devil energy can also represent ways of thinking or mindsets too. So this may not be something that I can put my finger on for you, but it could be that you've started to come to terms with your own weaknesses and your own fears. Because when the Justice card comes, yeah, there's stability here. So there's like this energy of letting go of something in order to make room for what you want in your life, whether this is new love, a new job, something here that you're letting go of. But that Devil card can also represent our fears, our base emotions, things that have held us back. I see you moving forward, and I see you discarding things that are no longer right for you to make room for the things you want in your life. Beautiful energy. Oh, I've put the deck upside down. That's really strange to do that. All right, let's go from the beginning. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is because you've let go of some sort of fear, anxiety, obsession, addiction, whatever it is for you, you are now creating with the universe. Now it could be, for example, self-doubt that you've let go of. So say, for example, or lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, and now you're starting to find those, you're starting to understand how to work with the universe. This is about allowing things to let go, allowing things to sort of release from you, things that perhaps you've held on to because of that devil energy. So say, for example, you've held on to a really horrible job for a long time because you've had a fear that you wouldn't be able to make money or find another job. When I see the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like you're learning to trust the universe. You're letting go of something so you can bring something new in, and that's the universe creating with you. It's trusting the universe and manifesting. Very nice energy. All right, so we have the King of Wands coming through with the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Fire signs, earth signs being represented here. Leo, Sag, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But in between these two people who are very much, let me show you what's going on here. You could be meeting somebody through work, and that could be that devil energy coming through as well. There is the card of the Lovers. So I see two people being brought together here. But what I see is how this King of Wands is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. She is the object of his desire. So this devil energy can represent some sort of obsession here. You may have somebody around you who's pretty intrigued with you, possibly through work here. But this person is looking at your confidence, your self-esteem. You could have worked yourself past this addiction, past this energy, let go of something. And because of that, you've released something from yourself and you're glowing now. You're glowing beautifully. And this person is seeing you there. Now, whoever this person is, there is an energy here with the Lovers that you are meant to be in some sort of connection with this person. So I feel like whoever this is for you, if you haven't met them yet, I either feel that they're around you already, they may be already in your workplace, or you may have a connection through work. So whenever we say work and a connection through work, I have seen the strangest things. I have seen people where I've told them they would meet someone through work who've met them in the coffee shop at lunchtime. So it's not always strictly in the work environment, but it has a connection to work here. And I feel like somehow or another this person is connected through your money or through work. Now, if it's through your money, it could be that you hire somebody to do something, or you have somebody who you've connected with through some sort of monetary energy. So say, for example, someone comes into your house to fix your tumble dryer. That's the sort of energy that comes through. So let's have a look, because you may not have met this person yet. There's definitely communication with the Page of Wands. And we do have the 4 of Swords here and the 5 of Swords. I feel like somehow or another you are... It's like you're understanding what you've been through. It's sort of similar energy to another reading I did today, where it's sort of like you've been through a lot and you have come a long way with whatever it is you've been doing. But there is a fear here of that's sort of taking you back to an old energy. So for example, you know, if you're in an energy, those cards were the other way around. if you were in a relationship previously that went pear-shaped, and it may have taken you a long time to get past that relationship, may have taken you a long time to get on top of it. But what happens is sometimes when we've been through a lot of healing, we can still revert back to an old way of doing, and things trigger us. So for example, you may be sort of meeting someone who's communicating with you, but if you've had a lack of trust or a doubt in a previous relationship, I feel like it's coming to the surface here. You're facing a fear here that you've already come to terms with. I feel like this person is really interested in you. This person could be a manager or somebody who's working at a leadership level as well. But this person is definitely totally enamored by you. But for some unknown reason, there's a self-doubt here. There's a feeling here of needing to stand up for yourself in a way that you're being overprotective. It's not really who you are now, it's who you used to be. So it's like you're being triggered or you're firing up at something here that is past energy. Yeah, you've gone straight into your Queen of Swords energy, but I feel like here, it is definitely to do with your past here. But this Ten of Wands telling me this cycle is closing out, and I can see that with the Justice card because there's some sort of energy of past thoughts, past ways of being, past hurts and pain surfacing with this new offer that's coming through. And there is a call from the universe here for you to understand that the universe has brought you this person. Now, whether you want this person or not is entirely up to you. But I feel like you're resisting this person because of your past experiences rather than where you are now. Because I feel this is what the energy that's coming through. So you're taking on the energy of the Queen of Swords, which means you're sort of almost standing in that cold energy, standing back and sort of like defending yourself here. There is something here from your past that needs to close out, but perhaps for you, there's this energy of something testing you almost. It's like you're testing yourself here. So something here is being brought up again for you to understand it and clear that karma. It's like you're going through a test, like a last test to see whether you've learned the lesson you needed to learn. Let's have a look at what's going on here. I've got cards all over the place. The Sun card tells me you've got great joy and happiness coming your way. You've cleared something from your energy. You've worked with something, you've cleared it away, and you're now looking towards the future. I feel like the universe is trying to sort of get you here into this new stability. So they're trying to get you to be comfortable in this new energy you have after releasing some sort of past energy. But there's still anxiety here. So you need to step into your Queen of Cups energy and just embrace your own self-love. Trust yourself. It's not about trusting the other person. You can trust the other person to the nth degree. Will that mean they'll never let you down? No, of course not. The only trust you can really find is within you. It's the trust you need to be able to go forward. So it's all about you here. It's not about the other person. If somebody's let you down in the past, there's always a possibility that someone new can let you down. It's not about the fact of do I trust this person or not. It's about the fact of do I trust that I can manage it if it does happen. Wheel of Fortune coming out. So it's like the universe is leading you in a brand new direction here. King of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a real concern that you're going to be... Yeah, okay, so we have the King of Cups coming through. This is the energy that you're feeling here. It's like this should I, do I, don't I, will I, won't I. And the universe is saying to you, this is where you learn the lessons of the past cycle. This is where you put these lessons behind you and know that you're comfortable now with who you are and that you can make decisions in your own best interest. The King of Cups tells me that you are meeting someone who can and will give you the love you desire. But you're sort of meeting this person head on here. So if you don't trust the energy, don't give it away straight away. At least give it the opportunity here to show you or to prove to you how far you've come. Because you've come such a long way here. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, Gemini, let's pull you an oracle card. Oh, straight away, I have two cards coming through here. I don't really want to read two, but I figure that Spirit wants us to. All right, so the Sweat Lodge is coming through first, which is card 54, which is card 9. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. See? Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life that you've outgrown. This is about trusting this wild woman within. Absolutely. This is about trusting yourself now. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. Fabulous reading. Thanks, Gemini.